Yo people, what's good? Welcome to today's episode of the M1 show. With obviously me, your host with the most, M1, Michael, you know me, I'm back. And today guys, we had to start the year off with a bang, because I can't lie to you, there's a lot of trainer dropping this year, but you see Jordan 4's, I think it's going to be a very special year for Jordan 4's. Maybe even the next year as well. There's a lot of heat on the way. I've seen like a good maybe 8 Jordan 4's, and out of the 8 I've seen, there are like 4 or 5 that I definitely want to get. It's looking peak right now, I can't lie to you, it's looking very, very peak. And of course, the Jordan 4 Red Thunders dropped. And I just happened to be, entering raffles here and there, entered the Offspring raffle, picked the left door, the correct door. And I got selected, so yeah man, I am very, very happy with that. And I'm very, very happy with this W over here, because yeah. And guys, we're gonna get into this video very, very shortly, but before then, make sure you like, comment and subscribe to the channel. Of course, follow me on all socials as well, so you see where I'm going, because I can't lie, the people on social see some stuff earlier than you guys do. Because obviously you have to think, filming, editing, all of that takes time, it takes energy. But you see with Insta, once you're taking a picture, edited small, it's out. You get it? So yeah man, if you follow, the more socials you follow on, the quicker you see things. But yeah man, let's get into today's video. Alright, cool. So, typical Jordan 4 box with that combination of the cement and the black lid. Obviously, red Jumpman logo, white text. You know how it gets already. Typical stuff, nothing crazy. Got these in my size, a UK 8.5. Obviously, over here, US 9.5, a women's 11 in US sizes. Yeah, nothing crazy out here. Nothing crazy, man. And the colorway reads black, multicolor. Surely it's just say black, red, no? Anyway, technicalities. I don't really care about that. After the top off, I'm picking the hot sauce. I'm gonna clean this lean rough. Hey, yeah. This is the one still. Can't lie to you. This is how you start your year. It was either this or the bread patterns. But you see black and red? Yeah. That colorway has come violent this year still. And in this 4, clean. Of course, I'm not gonna come and say it's better than the breads. I'm not gonna come and say it's better than the black carrots. I'm not gonna come and say that, because that's a bit of cap. I'll be very honest there. That is a bit of cap. But this here, a shoe. Simply a shoe. Ooh. Box fresh. You wouldn't get it. You wouldn't even understand. If you've got a pair of fresh shoes, yeah, you bring them out the box and give them a sniff. Yeah, fresh. Anyway, cool. So we're gonna start on the lateral side of the shoe. You know how it gets already. So we've got a mixture of materials on the shoe, as per usual, as you get with the Jordan 4, but it's not a mad mixture of materials. So up here you've got a nubuck, a black nubuck, and it's covering the majority of the shoe all around here like this. Kind of like Venom with a little bit of a gap. But anyway, yeah, cool. So these, obviously the black nubuck, and it's contrasted by the red panels. So underneath the black mesh, for example, you've got this red, crimson red, support units, air units over here. And then you have the obviously scaffolding for the lace locks over here. So it's the black contrasted by the red again. Tongue as well, black and red, simple. And then you get into the actual top of the tongue, and this is a really nice contrast here. So you got the white Jumpman logo with the red flat text, and I think this looks really clean. And then you get to the back, because obviously you just flip it around. And before I touch on the heel type, because I want to speak about that a bit, but before I touch on that, over here on the inside you've got the Air Jordan text written here, and it's like a crimson red, but it's a bit more of a like, orangey red rather than a red as the shoe is. And then the heel tab, cool. So this heel tab is plastic, guys. As you can see, it's a plastic heel tab with a white Jumpman logo. Now, as I always say, would have been nicer if you saw the Nike Air text. Yeah, it would have been nicer. But I get why. You know, obviously, respect to the OGs. The OGs are the ones that have the Nike Air text on them. Or collaboration shoes, for example, the Union 4's, which I need. So if anybody happens to have a Union 4 in the UK 8.5, US 9.5 lying around, and they just don't wear it and they want to give it away, I'm here. I'm your guy. Give me any of the 4 colorways. But if you've got that taupe haze, yeah, that one, yeah. Anyway, let me not get distracted. Cool. So yeah, this obviously the Black Cat 4 heel tab is a nubuck material. However, this one here is a plastic, and I believe it'll probably come out being more durable than this one, obviously, because when obviously these get stained, when the nubuck gets stained and it kind of gets a bit older, it becomes a bit flimsier and the color kind of goes away from it, whereas this is always gonna stay, I guess, the color it came, right? Yeah, the color it came in it. So yeah, and then again, even with the scaffolding as well, the scaffolding is also plastic compared to the scaffolding on the Black Cat 4's, where they've gone for the suede option over here. So if you guys just look up close, compare it to that. Just compare the two together, you see the different variations. Yeah, cool. And then into the sole, obviously, the sole of the shoe. And into the sole of the shoe, guys, we've got a mixture of black and red. So we've got the black coming from the front, met by the red over here, black here, and then the red kind of takes the majority of the sole around to the inside of the shoe, and then obviously the black actual base sole over here. And then while we're on here, then we get to the bottom, and we have got the red, crimson red unit over here, just underneath the stars around the top of the shoe. And then you also have the white Jumpman logo, which looks really clean, and it's a nice contrast again. So yeah, overall, really nice shoe. I really like what they've done with the shoe, and even though it's not been a crazy release as such, the stock hasn't been totally limited, but it's still nice to see the shoe, and it's still, in my opinion, a really nice shoe.
Hey, yo, DJ, what you telling me, my guy?
QC the label, quality control. What am I saying? I think here, quality control wise, they've done a pretty decent job. Materials are nice. They don't seem like they cheapen out too much on materials. However, comparing the two, the Black Cat's material might be a bit sturdier. They might be a bit stronger, I think. But it's not to say that this is bad, it's just not the same, innit? And then what else is there? There's a couple glue stains on my shoe, but it's not major. It's not for something that makes me like mad in it, and it's not in anywhere that is kind of dangerously apparent. It's where it is calm. It's not crazy at all. So yeah, man. Overall, really like this shoe. And I'm gonna have to give it out of 10. I'm gonna say a 6. You know, I think it's a strong 6. And I don't want to overstep it right now because it's new in it. But later in the year, when we see the other 4's that will drop, you guys will see why I gave it a 6, because there's some 4's dropping that will clear this one out of the water, in my opinion. Some of you might say, oh no, the black and red is so cold, and I hear you guys, fam, I hear you, but you see me, I don't get caught as a prisoner of the moment. I compare and contrast. You see, this 4 here doesn't touch the Black Cat, it doesn't touch the bread, and if we're sticking to 4 strictly, it doesn't touch the unions. So if we're, putting them in that conversation, the off-white 4's, you can't give them any more than a 6 really. 6.5 if you're stretching it, but that's my opinion, innit? But yeah, man, overall, really nice shoe, really clean, and yeah, I'm happy I was able to cop. So shout out to Offspring for blessing me with a dub, innit? Yeah, man. And one thing I didn't speak about was the air units. Now, if you guys look inside the air unit, it's actually a contrasting color. I believe they've gone with like a whitish grey to contrast the rest of the shoe, and it's a nice contrast over here. Really nice contrast, and it really adds to the shoe. It's just like, it balances the shoe really well. They haven't gone with the red, which is a bit louder. They haven't gone with the black, which obviously still will provide some form of contrast, but the white I think is the best way that they went about it, and it was a good way to go. So yeah, man. And as for the way I laced my shoes, if you want to know how I lace my shoes, I have a video on that that you guys can watch. As it's just how to lace your Jordan 4's. So yeah, literally just out here collecting Jordan 4's like Infinity Stones. That's the vibe this year. Jordan 4's are the main attraction right now. There's other shoes you're gonna see from me as well. It's not gonna be just Jordans this year, guys. It's not gonna be just Yeezys. You're gonna see a lot of different things from me. You're gonna see some superstars, hopefully. You're gonna see some New Balance. Definitely gonna see at least one New Balance shoe this year, if not more, because New Balance have really been growing on me recently, especially with what they've been doing with different collaborators like Saleh Brembury, Joe Fresh Goods. All of these guys are really doing their thing. So yeah, and I'm gonna be speaking about a lot more this year. This year's gonna be a year where we're gonna work hard. We're gonna do a lot of things. So that's why I said make sure you follow on all socials, because different things going in different places. There's some stuff I can put on Instagram that I can't necessarily put on YouTube. There's stuff that I can put on TikTok that I can't necessarily put on somewhere else. You get it? So follow on all socials so you see everything. That way you get the whole 360 bird's eye view of what's going on. And yeah, man. Hopefully gonna get a lot more opportunities this year. Hopefully gonna get a lot more W's, and I wish you guys the best of luck with the year ahead, in terms of your training releases and also with life in general, because yeah, man, 2022, we're hoping to make this a big one, hoping to make this a good one. So yeah, man. So guys, we have been joined by the Jordan 4 Red Thunder, obviously made in respect to the original Jordan 4 Thunders. If you didn't know, get to know. And yeah, guys, till next time, you know the vibes.